Hello everybody, welcome to Construction Kronies. My name is Chris Konkle. Today we're going to be showing you how to build the storage cage inside of a marijuana dispensary. You either clicked on this video because you're an owner, a general contractor, subcontractor, maybe a consultant looking to build one of these dispensaries. Now, the security cage is a very heavy duty build, and a lot of them, there's 8 builds before this one, and they all failed the first inspection. This was the very first one of its kind to pass inspection the very first time. So you've come to the right place. At the end of the video, there's going to be some still photographs. I'll show you the final stages, the final steps in those photographs. So feel free to slow the video down, watch it a few times, and gather as much detail as you can. If I miss something, you can always ask me questions down in the comments, and I'll gladly answer them. That's what we're here for. I'm going to help you build this thing right the first time. Right off the bat, you have to make sure you have the right equipment. Number one, you'll need a drill like the Hilti SF6H822 I have right there with a 5.0 amp batteries. You're going to need, this is a marking stick that I made as a jig to measure every 8 inches because we need rivets every 8 inches in this baby. Every 8 inches in the studs and along the headers. You have headers at 8 and 4 feet on the walls, and you have headers at 4 feet for the ceiling. So everything has headers. There's over 200 of them here. So you're going to have an abrasive saw with at least 4 blades, 4 to 5 blades. You'll be good. You're going to need a grinder, okay, because you're going to want a plugged-in grinder too. A cordless will not work on this job. You will need a plugged-in grinder. You're going to need a rivet gun, a pneumatic rivet gun or a battery-powered rivet gun. Get the right size of compressor. Go 10 gallon, okay? Get 2 pneumatic guns going here. If you had 2 drills and 2 pneumatic guns and 2 guys on this gig, you could do it in 4 to 6 days, okay? This one was done in 11 days because of all the mistakes that my company had made setting us up. First thing is first, okay? Have the right materials and tools, guys. Okay, like we had to keep going to the store down the street to buy rivets because they were only authorizing us to buy so many at a time. Buy a case of 5,000 rivets. You're going to save money, okay? There's over 4,000 going in this thing. Also, make sure you have all of the material, the right steel stud, the amount of studs, the mesh. You're going to need the flattened steel, the sheet steel as well for the other side. The door, make sure the door's there. The mistake my company had made is they thought we were building the wall straight to deck, and that's not the case. You can see right here the ceiling is an inch or 2 below the T-bar, and it needs to be meshed and drywalled, okay, just like the walls. So you're going to need to have the right amount of stud, the right gauge. The inspections are very intense, okay? They're not going to let you go. Make sure you're insulating all your corners before you seal them up. You're going to need to put headers in the ceilings as well, okay, to attach the mesh on the corners. Double stud every corner is very important. Double stud on both sides of the corner. All right, you'll probably see right here. Yeah, see, that only has the 1 and 1 because we still have to put another in, but you'll see at the finished product here, there's 2 studs on each side right there. See, 2 and 2. The door as well. All right, you need to rivet the door clips in. No wafers in this thing. They're drilled and riveted. So make sure that it's plumb level. You want it to make sure it's square because you don't get any second chances. The sheet steel on the inside of the door and the mesh on the outside of the door goes inside the frame like drywall. Okay, so make sure you do that. You can see them demonstrating there. It's very dark, but it does go right into the door. We cut around all the plugs nice and tight. Yeah, just make sure that the corners are double studded and don't seal up the other side until you've insulated everything. All right, it's just simple bat insulation, no big deal. There you go. You see, there's make sure too you don't cut the mesh out. There's an air return right here. Do not cut the mesh out. Keep it in because it's just an air return. The other side, you'll need to cut the mesh at the top for the duct to go out. Okay, so it's very secure build, very, very secure build. Just make sure you have the right tools, put the right manpower on here, and make sure all the equipment and materials are there at the start. You see here, this is where we had the corners, right? We're going to insulate this side and then put the mesh on. Same with the sheet steel, 8 inches. Wafer or rivets every inch. You see, I marked them all. I pre-marked them all with my jig, right? get a lot of bits because you're going to be drilling a lot of holes. I'm simple. You are in the right place. If you came here, you're going to be ahead of your competitors because this is really top secret information that I'm sharing with you guys that I'm allowed to. Nobody said I couldn't. So I'm glad to share this with you guys. If you have any questions for me down below, leave them in the comments. I'll answer all your questions. And right away here, we're going to get into the stills. I'll show you the final product and take as many notes as you can. And here we go. First wall, like I said, is built on the floor, and then we lift it up to the demising room. All right, there it is there. So make sure you have manpower to lift that up as well. There you go. You see how shoddy, like willy-nilly, we had to build it because we didn't have enough stud, right? Same with the ceiling as well, the roof. It needs to be riveted every 8 inches. The mesh goes straight into the demising wall, and the mesh meets on the corners. As you can see there, my recommendation is get 10-foot sheets of mesh if you can, because we had 8-foot and we had to piece in the tops in the end. So there you go. There's headers right down the middle, 4 feet right there. And there you go. There's the rivets and all of the sheet still in the back. And there she is, final finished product. Like I said, guys, if you have any questions, make sure you leave them down in the comments below. I'll gladly answer them. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe right down below and hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss when we go live twice a week, Friday nights and Sunday mornings. We upload videos once a week, so don't miss out. Get subscribed right now. Hit that bell notification icon. This is Chris, everybody. You have a fantastic day. Bye for now.